Good morning! We are leaving Chiang Mai today and we are headed to Phuket. It's really exciting but also sad because that's our last stop of the trip before we all either fly back home or do our own thing. I loved Chiang Mai. It was such a beautiful city. I loved the elephants, obviously. We had such an amazing time. Yeah, so we leave for our flight coming up and it's about an hour and a half or so to Phuket. We're at northern Thailand. We're going to southern Thailand with the islands, all the touristy vibes. I'm wearing this blue because I feel like that's so fitting for Phuket. But yeah, I love the Cross Vibes Hotel. It had such a lovely hotel. We were able to have all the space to ourselves. This is like the living room, TV area. Behind me is like a kitchen area. We had waters provided by the hotel. And then over here, TJ's getting all packed, but our bedroom area, nice bed. And then the bathroom area, you can kind of see here. Just a very nice setup. And in here is a safe if you want to put your belongings in here. And also hang clothes, just very nice. We had to buy an extra luggage because we have too much stuff. So we got that little cute blue bag there to put some of our extra luggage in. So we are excited to go on the next journey with EF to Phuket, but also sad to leave this beautiful city. We need a lot more time here. I think when we come back to Thailand, we're gonna be here for like 2 weeks or so. This was amazing. We made it to the airport and now we are at the Bangkok Airways Lounge. I have with me complimentary cheese sandwich, hot chocolate. They also have quite a few selection of beverages and complimentary water. So we're gonna be hanging here until we have to go through TSA and then board our flight. We made it to Phuket. We are on the bus and going an hour to our hotel. Hey, goodie. Day 7, we traveled to Phuket, Thailand, and we had basically free time to do whatever we wanted. Part of what was included that Jing had planned for us if we wanted to go, and another optional was to do Simon Cabaret show. And if you guys don't know what this is, it's basically kind of like Ladyboy performance. It's just a big performance that they do for us. We'll show a lot of different costumes, lights, action. Lasted about an hour and a half or so, 2 hours.
Give or take.
Yeah. And so it was a good experience. We had a good time. There's a bar at the entrance of the building. We had to purchase our own drinks. That wasn't included. Within the total cost with Jing that she set up for us, it was about 1,200 Thai baht for one person. So that was about 2,400 for both of us, which equated to 72 USD. And I'd say just do it once and that was good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that included our transfer, which is nice. And afterwards, we went down to Bangla Road, which is a very popular road in Phuket, Thailand. This is where all the nightlife is. There's bars, clubs, different activities you can do, if you know what I mean. It's also beach access. You can go to the beach if it's nice. Unfortunately, it was rainy when we went, so we didn't spend a whole lot of time there. We just had some drinks at a bar, and then honestly, we were all really tired. We just headed back to the hotel. So that, unfortunately, we didn't quite get to experience everything. Some people stayed a bit later, but honestly, the rain kind of just was a mood killer for all of us.
Yeah.
So we just went home. Couple things you can do in Thailand, in Phuket. Seashell Museum, which sounds actually really fun and interesting. There's also an interactive 3D museum. And then there's also tattoo shops. Some people ended up getting a tattoo back in Bangkok, Thailand. So you can do that. Well, before we continue talking about Phuket, I wanted to mention back in Bangkok, Thailand, we were able to get Thai massages right in our hotel room. Jing, as per the poll, she asked us if who wanted to get massages, who didn't, yes or no. So of course we had to get a Thai massage. That was on my bucket list. She knew a bunch of people who were able to come to our room. You know it's authentic when they don't speak English, right?
Yeah.
So it was about 1,100 baht per person, which was about 33 USD for both of us. This was for a 2-hour massage. They had oils that they used all over our body, and we were like twisted and pulled in so many different ways. And they came to our room and we could just, you know, lay in our bed and have a great massage together. That was our first couple massage, really.
Technically, yes.
Yeah. And then they recommended with the oil that they put onto our bodies that you don't shower immediately afterwards, that you let soak and absorb in your body. So we showered later that night. And then about 100 baht per person for tipping. So that's about $6 USD for tipping. So well worth it. Honestly, if you can do more for these ladies, I would tip a little bit more. And I think we did, honestly. That was just a recommendation with Jing. Day 8 of Thailand Getaway with efultimatebreak. We had a free day in Phuket, and we were actually able to go to the National Park by Starlight. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce it because I know I would butcher it. This was an extra add-on with efultimatebreak. You could do this when you're checking out for the trip. So it's 120 USD and it equivalent to 240 USD. It was a whole day excursion. We were on a boat. We were able to take kayaks with our guide and just us two. So in total, you know, on our trip there are about what, like 10, 15 kayaks, something like that. And we were able to go through caves.
The caves actually led into open areas where the island was hollow in the middle. Cool. That was really cool. It was the oyster cave. So it was really cool. Everybody's going on.
Here we go. Hi, Becca.
And the water was able to get in there, so it was like a hidden lake or a hidden area where we could actually take the kayaks and go under. Some of the spots was super tight, where you actually had to like
lay down all the way flat.
Have your face side, and you're getting really close to the ceiling.
Like it's coming like right there past your nose. You're like, oh my gosh.
And it was mussels on it, so it was coral and all that, so it was really sharp.
Yeah. So, you're like sucking in your tummy. You're like laying super flat still. But these guys were really experienced. They wouldn't take you into the cave if the tide was too high. There's also a way to kind of like deflate your kayak a little bit. And then once you got back outside into the open, they would pump it up a little bit. But it's all tide dependent, but it was so cool. We were able to go through a bat cave. Obviously we saw plenty of bats and did not smell good in there at all. And then we made offerings back on the boat. It's called a krathong offering. I believe I'm saying it right. But anyways, we were able to, the guides mainly made it. It was so cool. They just like blah, 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 and whipped it up, and it's like, wow. We were able to take that with us back into the cave and into the open area at night. They had a candle. We were able to light it and just place in the water. We had to collect it soon after we made our wishes. We're all in a circle, and it was just a very peaceful, lovely moment, I would say. Yeah. But we had to take it with us back on the boat because when they made it with nails, and obviously that's not good for the environment. So you were with your boat guide for the entire time out on the water. They recommend tipping about 200 Thai baht per person, so 400 Thai baht. which was about $12 USD. That was a very fun day. Before we went on that excursion, my friend and I, Ashley, we went to the Mabua Cafe, and this is the lily pad cafe. I don't know if you've seen pictures of it. Very Instagram famous. We were able to go for about a very short time. Like, we were there half an hour because it took about 40 minutes to get there and back. We just had a nice coffee, took a couple pictures. If you want to go there for longer and they offer drone footage, professional photography, take cash with you. They do not accept card. And same with food, I believe, and drinks, they don't accept card. So that's something I wish I knew, but they have it all listed on the website, so this is my fault. But it was really, really, really fun, and I loved it. Other optionals that you can do in Phuket is apparently a Phuket aquarium, butterfly garden, and explore the old Phuket town. So if you didn't want to go on this excursion with EF, there's plenty of different things you can fill your time with.